return trip to Roberts Field. Came here at the end of last season and dropped in on a load of pyramidal orchids, but I always remember an incredible swarm of common spotted that I wanted to come back and see a bit earlier in the season, so that's one of the goals today. I'm also curious about what else might be growing here in June as opposed to July when we came here last time, and I've also had a tip off about something else that might be growing here, so I'm hoping to find that as well. So yeah, hopefully it'll all come together a bit better than Mary's Meadows did. Fingers crossed. Only a common spotted orchid, but when you've just walked right across the field and seen absolutely nothing, you get quite excited at seeing a common spotted orchid. Found a second one. Actually, all joking aside, that's quite a nice one. A nice little dwarf common spotted orchid. It's hard to show on the camera how small these really are this year. If I put my little trolley coin next to it, I mean, tiny little common spotted orchids. Well, here's the fantastic common spotted orchid swarm. Incredible numbers. Not as big as last year, but then we're a bit earlier than last year, but still impressive. Tremendous. And as with last year, they're mostly the same colour as well. I think that one qualifies as being a full-on clonker. Very, very nice. Trying to pick out a few that dare to be different in this group, and there are some nice ones in here. Couple of belters there. There's potential orchids of the day there. Some seriously very impressive plants here. They are broadly the same colour scheme, but some of them stand out from the crowd. Some very nice markings. That's another clonker amongst clonkers. Absolute gem. To haul myself away from those wonderful common spotted orchids. Just going to have a wander along this, I don't know what it is really, I suppose it's a damp area because it's right at the bottom of the hills. Last year there was a couple of bee orchids down here. Chances of finding them this year is going to be pretty slim, but worth a look. No bee orchids, just a few young pyramidal orchids starting to show. Huge numbers of these parasitic knapweed broom rapes, to give them their name. Quite rare plants, tend to grow on limestone grassland, same as the orchids. You get a few of them at Barnock, but there's actually loads here. Big numbers this year. There you go, that's Robert's Field, or Robert's Fields, because there's actually two of them. I had a tip off earlier in the week that there were greater butterfly orchids here. I even had some directions for them, but you know, if the directions are accurate, they're no longer here. Had a good search for those. A bit disappointed really, I was looking forward to seeing them, but couldn't see them. Great to see the common spotted again. You put me in the field with common spotted orchids and I'm a happy guy, so always happy wandering amongst common spotteds, and there's a good collection here. Pyramidals getting along. In a month's time they'll be back, might pop in, might not, but yeah, interesting sight. Couldn't find any bee orchids, but hell, yeah, that's the pattern for the season I think everywhere. So but good to see the common spotted, so that's it now, cracking on.